Mm-hmm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this video. Today, we are back with Marcin playing Carmen Habanera, and it's a very fun song. I've kind of heard him briefly play it there was like this compilation when he was in a stadium at a basketball game, I think. I kind of heard a bit of it from there, and I'm excited to hear the full thing. So without further ado, love you all. Let's jump right in, shall we? Let's go. Ooh, showing off that percussion. I love that, what he does there. That is so clean. Oh. My God, man. Slow down. I love this like lull. Oh my God, yo, holy, okay. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Obviously, one, to take a song that is so familiar again and just transform it. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I feel like I end up talking about that so much, but he's so good at it. He's so good at taking it and making it something familiar but new at the same time, which is phenomenal. But this is one of those songs that I think like we see how talented he is on the strings of his guitar so often. And we also get to hear his percussion, but this song takes a focus on the percussion, and it really drives home just how hard it is to do with what Marcin does. Watch like this starting part, like because it's Marcin, it almost you forget how hard what he does is because he makes it look so easy. But in between percussion, he's adding strings. Now, during percussion, he's adding strings. And the percussion is not simple percussion, right? It's like everything is timed to a T, to perfection. And if you're off by even a little bit, it's very noticeable. And in this song, the percussion is like immaculate. And the way that he kind of ties in the strings with it really creates a strong foundation for the song. And then he dives into the actual like rhythm really hard. But without the percussion that he does in this song, this would not be nearly the same. And I really love that that's kind of like our focus here. Like, and it's not always the same either. Even listen to the way that the percussion sounds. It's like oh. And for those who don't know, like Marcin says when he plays the guitar, he kind of plays it like in a circle. Like you end up going kind of like from the bottom towards the middle, then to the top, and then back. And that's what he's really showcasing here. But like the precision to do all that while maintaining the level of speed that the song actually has is insane. And that's crazy to me. And this is like the loading in. It's almost like he's like a lazy guitar, and I don't mean like lazy as like he's just doing nothing, but like, you know, like in when you see like a movie and you see like the obvious protagonist who's like chilling, waiting for something to happen and like kind of just hanging out, and then someone starts to do some things and then they start to be like, all right, I guess I gotta take care of this myself, and then he kind of like gets out of his seat. That's kind of what this whole thing feels like. Is like this starting like almost like I would say like loading in part. He's obviously very talented and he's showing off, but it's not his full capabilities. And this is where you get that start of like, you see the protagonist, you know they're badass. You don't know what exactly they're capable of, but you know they're capable of something. And that's what this sound comes in as. And then there's like that lull, and that's almost like where something happens and they were watching and then they're like, oh, okay, this is where I step in. And then we hit with the second guitar where it adds a new layer to the track. And it's like, that's when we see just how like just off the charts he is and the protagonist in the story is. And that's such a cool setup for this whole song, but I love it because this is like, it's almost like his tame version, but still so crazy. Yo, so good. See what I mean by emphasis on percussion? Percussion and like staccato hammer-ons are like kind of the theme here. It's a lot of staccato, and I really like that because it really showcases just how much precision is required and how perfect each hit has to be. And then we go to the lull, right? There's a bit of a little bit here, yeah, where it's almost like a little bit slower, and it's like, man, guess I gotta do it myself. And you start to feel the build-up. This like behemoth approaches, and then he shows off. When he plays in the back of the strings too, like, yo, oh my god. And then he walks away, leaving just the beat behind. Oh, Marcin, man, come on, dude. It's crazy what he can do. And like, just like, I love that this feels like a showcase of the percussion, and I really like that because we see how talented he is on the guitar as a whole, percussion doesn't always get a super focus, but you always know it's there because he's so good at making it support the song. But here it's almost like it's about the percussion, it's about the staccatos, and it really makes you feel it. And I really like that about this track. This was fantastic. My God. I hope that you enjoyed too. I hope that your week is better than your day, your month is better than your week, and your year is better than your month. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next one.